Manga-Waido.
My name is Koki Miyano. I lost my father when I was still young, and have been living with just my mom. The second that my mom found out that I would be living alone after finding a job...
All done child rearing! Whew, I did so good. Go me! Now it's time for my second life.
And now, she opened up a handmade small goods store and has been living together with her boyfriend. As for me, I found a job working at a small accessory shop because I was influenced by my mom. The more I worked, the more I started gaining an interest in running a store rather than working the floor. So now that I'm 28, I found a new job. I was able to start working at a certain big-time small goods company. Congratulations, Koki-kun!
That's my boy! You make sure to put my stuff in your store too, huh?
Thank you. I can't promise if I'll put your stuff in the store or not, though.
Oh, come on, I'm begging you.
Hey now, don't push it onto him, dear. This is my mom's boyfriend's bar. There happened to be a second where there weren't many customers, so they were celebrating me finding my new job. Welcome!
Hello! Huh? Is this some kind of party or something? Well, my boy found a really good place to work. Huh? Wow, that's amazing. I'll celebrate with you guys.
Thank you. The woman who just showed up out of the blue was on board with everything and started using the spare party crackers and drinking with us. She especially got along well with my mom, and they got along so quickly that we almost didn't even introduce ourselves to each other.
That was so stinking good. All right, you guys enjoy the rest with your family. Thank you for having me. Oh, are you okay? You've drank quite a bit. Do you want to have my son send you off? I'm fine, all right. I'll be back again sometime.
She left the store after making a ruckus, and it was getting closer to closing time, so my mom and her boyfriend began to close up shop. I went outside before them to get some fresh air, but... Huh? I noticed that the woman who was just in the store with us had collapsed on the ground, and I ran towards her. Are you okay? Wait, is she just asleep? I couldn't just leave her here, so I decided to just take her into the store at least. I tried to pick her up when... Ah, you're awake. Are you okay?
Sexual harassment! You're a pervert!
Ah! That's not nice. Ouch.
What are you doing?
I mean, she just collapsed. Wait, did I just do something sketchy? Am I going to be sued? You should be fine. If that happens, we'll testify for you. Don't worry. Thank you, sir. I mean, I guess I'll never see her again either. A month later, it was finally the first day that I would be starting work at my new job. Nice to meet you, ah!
Huh? You're that pervert from that one night.
You're... The new boss that I'd be working for was the completely drunk woman from that one night. Her name was Reiko Kobe.
If you do anything weird here, then I am going to fire you so fast.
I said that was just a misunderstanding. I found out about this as soon as I started working here, but Kobe-san is apparently the CEO's only daughter. She's supposed to be taking over the company eventually, and is studying in the offices now. That's why she was someone who is very strict to herself and others. On top of that...
This little footnote is misspelled. Can you really not notice something this obvious?
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Kobe-san was treating me extra cold because she had still misunderstood me. I kept telling her that she was misunderstanding, but Kobe-san...
I don't need to hear the excuses coming from a freaking pervert.
Wouldn't listen to anything I had to say. This isn't good. It was so awkward every day. 3 months went by after I transferred jobs, and I was starting to get used to the flow of things when... I've got to go on a business trip with Kobe-san. The business trip was to go survey an area to build a new store. I've always wanted to work with building a new store, so I was happy that they asked me to do it. But I couldn't believe that I would end up working with just her.
It's this location, but there are quite a few competing stores in the area.
Yes, ma'am. Even if we build a new store here, we'll be fighting for the same customers, so we might not be able to expect a good flow of customers.
Maybe so, but it's basically decided that we're going to be opening up a new store here. We have to put our backs into this project.
The two of us were at the hotel lounge, working for our own project planning documents. However, Kobe-san seemed to be struggling with the new concept of a retail store.
Wow!
What? Hey, don't go peeking like that!
I can't believe that you'd be able to come up with this kind of concept and put it into paper like that. You've got quite a few ideas up your sleeve, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I changed jobs because I wanted to do something like this. So I've got quite a few things that I've been cooking up.
What about this?
It's a cosmetic goods store that targets women. However, it only has small goods that we haven't used much yet. On the flip side, we've got a small goods store that targets men for nostalgic heroes and whatnot.
I see. It's been so long since I've seen someone that has this much fun while working. It's kinda cute.
I went back to the main office and I brushed up on some of the projects that Kobe-san liked, and we submitted them. As a result, a few of my plans were chosen, and we were proceeding with those plans for the new store. I went to some of the branches that had new stores a few times after that, but after I finished working on the stores that were about to be opened...
Now, we don't have any more business trips until the construction begins. Why don't we go have some good, local food to celebrate our hard work, huh?
For the first time ever, Kobe-san invited me out to go for a drink.
Great work. If you weren't here, Miyano-kun, I don't know that it would have gotten done this smooth.
Oh, please. You're going to make me embarrassed. I was so happy that my hard work was finally being recognized that I was going through the drinks I bought from the convenience store like they were juice. At some point, the talks had shifted from work to that night.
I'm really sorry.
What are you talking about?
I misunderstood you, right? After seeing how hard you were working, I just couldn't bring myself to believe that you were the kind of man that would do such a thing.
Oh. I explained to her after all this time that she had collapsed in front of the store, and I tried to help her out.
I really don't know how to apologize and make up to you. I've been so horrible towards the person that helped me.
I'm just glad that you finally understand me. I remember that you were completely drunk that night, so I don't blame you at all.
Thank you. I actually had just broken up with my boyfriend that day, so I kind of drank a lot that night. I realize now that I probably drank too much.
I see.
You're not going to ask me specifics?
I mean, I can't just start prying and digging about my boss's broken heart, right? I'm sure there are things that you don't want to talk about too.
You're so kind. You're going to be a good husband, Miyano-kun. And a good father, too. I think that if you keep up with this, you'll get promotions real soon, too, since you're so young.
Huh?
Thinking about it now, you're actually kind of incredible. As a man, I think I might nominate myself for that position. You could easily give me 2 babies, right?
What are you talking about? Stop messing with me like that!
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
I said stop messing with me! After this night, we started actually getting along. It was a weekend after I got back from a business trip. I was taking a walk for the first time in a while when I saw an open basketball court. Huh, I didn't know they had a court here. I used to be part of the basketball team, so I was watching the kids, feeling nostalgia wash over me. Then the ball ended up rolling towards me after a bad pass. Here you go.
You like basketball?
Yeah, I do. I used to be on the basketball team.
Then let's play together.
The kid said that his name was Reiko, and I was playing basketball with the kids, teaching them how to play.
Whoa, I got it! Dang, I got it in like it was nothing after you told me how to shoot, Koki-kun.
You're fast to pick up on this stuff, huh?
Right? Hey, we're here to pick you up! Umi, Mom!
Huh? Kobe-san?
Miyano-kun?
I didn't realize that you were a mother of 2, Kobe-san. I just assumed you were single. But didn't you say something about how you broke up with your ex-boyfriend a few months ago or something?
I am single. Those kids are my older sister's kids. They're being nice when they call me their mom.
Kobe-san's older sister and her husband both died in a tragic traffic accident about half a year ago. The twins were potentially going to be put into an adoption home, but Kobe-san came out and said that she'd take care of them.
You know how I am. People say I'm scary in the office, too.
Oh, yeah.
No, not yeah. That's where you're supposed to say no.
That's exactly why I didn't say no.
Oh, sorry.
Kobe-san's personality actually caused her to get bullied when she was a student, but her older sister always took her side and protected her.
My older sister always looked out for me. I didn't want my lovely older sister's kids to be any more lonely than they already were.
She was going to take care of them all on her own if she had to, but she lived with her boyfriend at the time, Tetsu, so she explained the situation to him. Then, huh? If we accept freaking brats into the house, then we're gonna have less disposable income. I don't want to. You do not take those kids, you hear me?
I've already decided it. They're my important older sister's kids, so I want to take care of them.
The hell makes you think I care, lady? Why do I have to take the hit for some dumb lady who died or something without telling us first, huh?
Are you being serious right now? You're scum. I immediately lost any and all respect and love I had for him before chasing him out of the house.
Well, your ex-boyfriend was quite the character, wasn't he?
I have no regrets about breaking up with him at all. But I did like him at one point enough to live with him, so I was shocked that he was the kind of trash that would say something so horrible. Tetsu wasn't able to find a new job and was struggling, so I really hoped that he would stay at home and help me out with raising the kids. I'm such an idiot for dreaming about that. That's why I went out to just go drink my sorrows away.
That's understandable.
And besides, I was already tired of men, so I think that led me to misunderstanding you. I'm really sorry. It's all my fault for not being a good judge of character for men. I ended up taking it out on you.
You really aren't good at judging men, are you?
Ugh.
I thought that my boss was perfect when it came to work, so seeing this side of her made me kind of feel like she was a little cute. But I guess compared to a man who just wants to mooch off of you like that, I'm a pretty good guy, huh?
I actually think that's true, though.
You really want to choose me then?
Huh? Mom, I'm hungry! I want meat! I want to eat meat, Mom! Right. Let's get going home now. Cookie-kun, let's play again sometime.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you around. After that day, I started hanging out with Reiko on the weekends, through Kobe-san's help. The more we played, the more his twin sister, Umi-chan, also took a liking to me.
Man, it would be so cool if he just became our dad, Koki-kun.
You like my mom, don't you?
I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Exercising silent? Could you protect Mom, Cookie-kun? Would you marry her?
Well, I don't know. It takes two to make something like that happen, so... At the time, I was surprised at how mature kids were nowadays, but I was genuinely happy that they liked me so much that they wanted me to be their parent. Right around this time, Kobe-san was promoted to Vice CEO, and things were incredibly busy with that transition. I actually ended up taking over the projects that Kobe-san was no longer going to be handling, so I was working late every single day. That's why I also wanted to be around the kids, to have some real relaxing time. We were all bonding quite a bit. That day, we were at a certain client's office to work on the handoff to me, but it's been a minute, Reiko.
Tetsu.
This is the guy? We ended up running into Kobe-san's ex-boyfriend there.
You were able to find a new job, huh? Congratulations.
Yeah, sorry for causing so much trouble.
It's fine, it's in the past. Let's get to work, shall we?
I heard about this later, but apparently, she was happy that he was able to make a return to the workforce. But there was nothing more there. As for Tetsu, however,
I will be the Vice CEO from now on. Miyano will be handling all of my previous cases.
the second she said that, I could see the way the look in his eyes changed. I had a bad feeling about what was coming next. On the way home that day, she told me that the twins wanted to see me, so I was invited over for dinner. I went over for the first time and I was nervous about it. But we were all having fun and enjoying ourselves when the doorbell rang. Kobe-san went to answer the door when...
Tetsu?
Reiko! Let's get back together!
Huh? You must be joking, right?
I'm dead serious. I think that I'm not very good at working, you know. I'll take care of the kids. I'll be the stay-at-home husband, and you can be the vice CEO. It's perfect, right?
I did think about that in the past. I was foolish enough to wish that would happen, but...
See? Right? Then it's decided.
Mom?
Ah, those must be your older sister's kids, huh? They're a lot older than I thought. I don't think they'll need any help at that age. Hey, I'm your new daddy.
Stop it!
Get away from my family!
Miyano-kun. Koki-kun, you're so cool! You're like a hero or something.
Huh? Oh, you're the guy who was with her. Miyano, was it? What the hell? Are you after her money too? Do not lump me into the same boat as you. I'm in love with Kobe-san, who's super good at her job and totally a badass at work, but drinks herself till she passes out on the road in private. I think that the gap between her in private and in the office is seriously amazing.
What are you suddenly confessing that for?
I think it's amazing that she treasures her older sister. When she shows her maternal instincts and goes full mom, when she's got that soft smile working with the kids, she's like a freaking saint. And she loves booze, but she's drunk after 2 sips, or how she gets embarrassed so easily when she's sober, and you praise her or mess with her. It's all so cute.
Stop it! I'm gonna explode!
What are you talking about?
Koki-kun likes Mom! This is how adults confess their feelings!
Wow. I mean, I'm not like, but I mean, they're not wrong, so, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. I'm happy.
What the hell is going on? This all seems so stupid now.
Seems like there's no room for you to squeeze in, my guy. Sorry to disappoint ya. Couple? You guys gonna date? Hey!
How dare you mock me like this? I'm not going to live with those stupid kids! There's no way! Do whatever you want, pricks! He said, before running away like a rat. Afterwards, Tetsu felt awkward to see me at work, so he eventually retired. According to his ex-coworkers, there was a man who looked like him at a random casino in the area, but who knows what happened to him after that.
I really hope he learns how to walk on his own now that he's really left.
Yeah, it might be pretty difficult for him. Afterwards, that incident actually turned out to be a big turning point for our relationship. I officially asked out Reiko-san, to go out with me. I would be a little sad if I said all that and still got rejected. Then, I will spend my whole life making sure you're a happy woman. Please marry me.
Yes, I'd love to marry you.
We got married, and Riku and Umi were real family now too. The trigger that got us to get married was our child, growing in her belly.
I can't believe you'd get married to that girl from that night. And you're going to be a 5-person family by next year.
I'm glad they're all happy.
Sorry about the day that we met, and sorry that you're suddenly going to be having a new family member. Did your stomach move? It's not big enough to move yet, sweetie. I wonder if it's a brother or a sister.
I wonder too. Exciting, huh?
Yes, I'm really excited.
I was happy that I'd have more family, but also, I swore to continue protecting and supporting Reiko-san in private and professional life.